So we're just going to go ahead and flow with the reading. Okay. Um, Hyperborean. If you're new here, welcome. All right. Let's see what we have for the collective at this time. All right. Go ahead and split it up here. All right, so that side is smaller. All right, so collective, what I was getting before I started this reading, I was getting something about someone that's close to you, someone that you're running into. They're trying to evoke some emotions from out of you here. They want you to be concerned about something, but I'm getting that a lot of you at this moment, you're coming off as stoic. Okay, so a lot of you could be into that, like stoicism. Okay, really centering, grounding your mind. Ultimately, it's being confident in who you are, okay, and what you have created, okay, within your own energetic field, okay, being pleased, okay, and somewhat proud about what you've built yourself into, okay. And I'm getting that there's kind of like this wall here that you've built up, or a sense of protection that you've built up here. Okay, security. All right. Um, and I'm getting that others that know you, that have known you, that's encountering you, they do not, they can't grasp, okay, this this person that you've become, okay. A lot of you probably, okay, so water energy, a lot of you can have high water placements here, okay, sun, moon, rising, all right, being affected by Neptune, retrograde, Neptune energy, okay. Um, but a lot of you could have been, someone who would show kind of like how they felt about certain situations, okay? If it bothered you, okay? If it pleased you, okay, you would become excited, okay? Some of you could have possessed erratic behavior earlier on, okay? So this is growth here, this is development, okay? A lot of you have been developing into a strong individual, okay? Um, and it's kind of like it's borderline stoicism, okay, if you're not fully into that or fully in there, okay. Stoicism for me would be air, earth, okay. So a lot of you could have basically all the elements. You have a grasp on the elements: air, water, earth, fire, okay. And maybe earlier on you possessed heavy fire, water qualities, okay? And now you've transitioned into this earth, air, elemental being, okay? All right, so before we get those Intuit cards, I do blue topaz. Beautiful. Some of you could have blue eyes, some of you could have that gemstone, okay? Topaz, blue topaz, ready. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get one of these. Okay, my Mystic Martian Oracle. Let's see what we have. Okay, so this will be your outward appearance. Okay, your outward presence. Okay, because I have it on this side now. So we're gonna get a sense of that, how people are kind of like viewing you at this moment. Okay, alien because they're unaware. Okay, or it's difficult to describe kind of like the person that you are now. Okay. So what do we have for the collective at this moment, please? Let's get a sense of their energy, their energetic presence here. Okay, so we actually have two. Okay, so yeah, we have 37, Starseed. All right, self, memories, identity. All right, so a lot of you could identify as starseeds. Okay, okay, so we have alpha, draconians, corrupt, unethical, cults. And then we have 22, the Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, community. All right, so something important about 2 years ago, 1 year ago, this year. Okay, so it could be like 2022 into 2023. Okay, there could have been um, a sense of belonging. Okay, when I'm looking at this Alpha Draconians, I'm getting definitely some sort of leader here. Okay, but on here we have corrupt, unethical, and cults. So I'm definitely getting like a leader here. Okay. So some of you vibe with the Alpha Draconians. Okay. So for me, Alpha Draconians kind of like are like lizard people or reptilian individuals. Okay. Reptiles. Okay. Um, focus on the blood, okay, the bloodline, okay, protecting a certain bloodline or lineage, okay, or a sense of development. This could be an era, okay, a time, in space, okay, that time, and making sure that time and everything that exists within that time, okay, remains. All right. So like a sense of control there. Okay. But this could be a bloodline. Then we have the Galactic Federation, which is like a accumulation of different species, different presences, okay, different aliens, okay, different races, different civilizations, okay. But the top, the elite from each one of those um, races, okay, kinds, aliens, okay, species, that are actually coming together to discuss, okay, the condition, okay, of the world, the earth, the universe, okay. So a lot of you could be a part of that, okay. You are a part of that, and it probably happened last year, okay, where it was established, okay, okay. Different memories coming back, maybe of your presence within a certain um yeah, we keep getting this perception. Okay, now we're at perception number 7. It's interesting. Are we going to go all the way down to 1? Okay, because we had 9, we had 8, and now we have 7. Okay, and then we have a cult. All right. Systematic experience hidden. Okay, and it's built for the few. Yeah, a lot of you are a part of the occult. Okay, um, like a group here that um, are masked or they're hidden, okay? And it could be the agenda, all right? The agenda, or you're becoming a part, but I'm getting that you have been a part of this group here, okay? And then memories are coming back, okay? Your identity. Definitely pay attention to kind of like what strikes your attention at this time, okay? Um, what you focus your attention on that brings back certain memories, okay? And it's kind of foggy here, okay? You're not exactly sure what these memories are about fully, okay? But it was a part of you being in a secret group here, okay? And now we're at a place where life, okay, is presenting itself to you so that you can realign yourself to this secret society, this occultic group. Okay. because a lot of you were some sort of leader here and you were in charge of making sure that um, okay, that's what I'm getting. We might see the tower come out because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting kind of like a lot of you were in charge of, okay, so like 9/11, okay, the wars that are happening right now, okay, um, natural, uh, natural events, okay, presenting something as happening naturally, okay, according to, okay, this is the reason, but everything was kind of like planned out and prepared here, okay, to cause a natural disaster is what I was trying to say, okay, natural disasters. And so for us to have the Alpha Draconians, okay, and I have been noticing that that there has been volcanic eruptions, light, mild ones, but eruptions nonetheless. Okay. And it's been from volcanoes that are not as known, okay, or that have been hidden, okay, or appear to be hidden, okay, but it's making its presence known here, okay. So I'm getting like the rise of the dragons or the rise of the draconians, okay. So a lot of you relate to dragons, okay? Also the Godzilla movie, okay? Godzilla Kong movie. What am I getting? It's like it's a it's like a warfare against the mind, okay? This is interesting. Uh, come on, get it together because there's a lot that's coming through and am I meant to tap into this for you all? Okay. I'm getting there's a message that's coming in for you, okay, that will provide a sense of comfort. Okay. I remember in the other reading, I was getting kind of like a cove or a coven. Okay. So I'm getting you're transitioning from a coven to a cove. And of course, that could be acronyms. Okay. Or something could be abbreviated. It could be a code name here. Okay. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, here you are. And then nine, the Hermit. So we have 99 here. We have 99. All right, so someone could be a life path 9. I believe I got that in the other reading. Okay, you can break it down to 3693. Okay, 6, 9. Okay, or the aversion of inversion of something. Okay, um, so 9 of Cups. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting that your request is being granted. Okay, you asked for something. Okay, and this is kind of like a certain involvement. Okay, being involved with something. Okay, being a part of something. Okay, um, or showing what you are a part of, kind of like revealing what you are a part of, what you have become. All right, the hermit here is kind of like knowledge, deep understanding. Okay, sage, the old one, the elder, the wise one. Okay, um, someone who kind of like unmasks the secrets. Okay, but it's revealed to them, and they can decide if they want to reveal it to others. Okay, because this is kind of like a basis of some kinds. Okay, yeah, we have some mountains in the back. Okay, because I definitely was getting something about um, the volcanoes. Okay, a volcano. okay, with the dragon, okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles here, okay, so something will be contained, okay. Yeah, I'm just getting there are kind of like set-offs, or there are natural occurrences that are happening kind of like around the world, okay, or in your life, but they're mild. They're not disruptive, or they're not interrupting anything, but they're showcasing um, that things are kind of like shaping up, is what I'm getting. This is difficult to describe. This whole thing, I don't know. I know just got a few cards here, but I don't know why it's difficult to describe the things that are coming in here. Okay. Also, also, I know that's her hair, but seems as though it's a volcano in the back right there. Okay. Interesting. So I'm getting these natural occurrences that are um happening here. They're kind of like the building blocks to something beautiful. Not exactly sure yet of what's causing it, okay? But natural did come in. Natural occurrences, okay? Nine of Cups is just like being blessed, being pleased, okay? Pleasured, okay? Um, Getting what you desire, okay? Or being in that place where you can ask for, okay, true love, true peace, okay? Your wish is being granted, all right? Hermitude. So these are not just any kind of wants here, okay? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands, God the Savior, okay? Helps one live in peace with everyone. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so not only do we have 99, but we have 44. God liberating the oppressed. Okay, self-atonement, cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. So you were persecuted. What's that? Interesting. So it took natural disasters or natural occurrences to happen in order for you to um, snap back into yourself. Interesting. And that's what I was getting. I'm getting like their codes, almost kind of like SOS messages here that are being sent out to you, and you weren't kind of like noticing these things. But now something had to be delivered to you in a different way, in a special way, or delivered to us in a special way. Okay? These are kind of like the higher ups, the elite, okay, Masons. Okay, so we have two. We have Page of Pentacles, teaches astronomy and liberal science, stones and herbs, good familiars. And then we have the Knight of Swords, destroys and burns all enemies when requested, the creation of the world, past and future. Yeah. So this is a certain system, okay? Paradigm. Oh yeah, we do have perception number 7 here. King of Pentacles, okay? Metal into gold, high offices and titles, past, present, and future again. Yeah. So this is kind of like understanding how something came to be, okay? Where something came from, how it came to be, and where it's headed, where it's going, okay? And it's definitely something in the material realm, okay? The earthly realm, okay? The materials here, Page of Pentacles. This is kind of like a code, okay? A coder. Someone's a coder here, you code. That's what it kind of, okay, that's what I was getting. Codes. All right. A lot of you were involved in something um, quite distinct in your past. You were able to create codes. Okay, this could be sigils of some kind. So if some of you are thinking about it or you didn't know and you might want to get into sigil work here. Okay, we're at 24. There has been a shift, definitely. Because this is kind of like turning something around, okay? What was meant for evil actually is working out for the better, okay? And we don't have to go back as far as saying kind of like, in one lifetime you was this. This could basically be just about, 6 years ago. There was something you was a part of, but your intentions with this was to actually um, build something to contain something. It's kind of like a container, but now there's been a release of that. Um, the sign could be the volcanic eruptions. Something's opened up, something's coming through, or something's being released. Okay. A lot of the times when I see volcanoes erupting, I think, oh, pressure is being released. It's quite necessary. But of course, just like the animals, we had an ability to be able to kind of like maneuver through that so it didn't destroy us. Destroys and burns all enemies when requested. Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like the code here is definitely a sigil. A sigil is a stamp of approval for something to be released. But once that sigil is destroyed, altered, or changed, then it changes kind of like it's kind of like a contract here. Okay. It changes things up a tad bit. Okay. Kind of like how something operates once it is released, how long something is operable. Okay. So it's like the design has been created, then it's been um, animated, okay? Also within the code, it's given certain operations, okay? And then a length of time to exist before it's destroyed, before it's um, contained, okay? Or retained. All right, so there's something about that here. But you're asking for a certain thing for wands here, okay? Um, Again, a lot of you could be in the occult, okay, or you were involved within this occult. You still had a certain pact, okay, that was established for a length of time, and that pact is kind of like being released, and something's being relinquished here, okay, and then there's shifts that are happening here, a lot within the mind, okay, the spirit realm, and revelations or your soul here. Okay, we have the muse, generosity, naivety, the hunter, sure-footedness, predestination. Yeah, we have the hound, loyalty, chains, promises. And then we have the, is it masquerie, hiding your true self, projection, mascar, mascareri, mascareri, hiding your true self, projection. So interesting. Okay, this is intricate again. I don't have my little mat out, you know, but I am getting that this is an interesting energy, an interesting reading, and that only some again will be able to receive this information and get it. Okay, I'm getting that a lot of you, you hid your presence here, or you kind of like made this pact where something was contained. It's a part of you, okay? It's a part of your abilities, okay? And now you're finding yourself exhibiting kind of like these abilities, and you're like, where did it come from? It came from your past life, but it's almost like mm, you made a pact, okay, with something here, okay? So the ability could have come from something else, like a spirit of some kind, a certain spirit. You, not Naruto, not that I'm getting that with the Demon Fox being contained within Naruto. Um, I'm getting you did this to yourself. You made a pact with a spirit, okay, um, against their will, or this was something that they want, regardless of that, and you held it within yourself, but you designed it so that it would be released in a certain time, okay? And now this is all being released right now. Okay, the pact. So something is being released from within you. That, or like some time ago, you did something to hinder your abilities or hinder certain gifts that you have. But it was only established for kind of like a certain time, and now that's being released or relinquished here. Okay. And so now you're regaining this ability back here. Okay. It is a sense of mastery over something, a high master or elevated master in something. Okay. So it's not like you don't have a control over it when it happens. You actually naturally have control over something. It's just coming back out again. Of course, with that pack, you forgot or you lost, you have a sense of, it's like you just can't remember, but here it is coming out here. Just want to see quickly. Let's get some of these past life oracle cards. What do we have here, please? What else do we have for this reading? I have to go feed the dogs. I know they're hungry. Okay, so we have monk or nun, male, female. So a lot of you are, or you were androgynous. Is it androgynous? You exhibited both traits of the female, male. You could have had the anatomy of both, okay? Like at once, okay? Or you were a male transitioning to a female, female transitioning to a male, okay? So all those different variables here, okay, but we have monk or nun. I'm definitely getting that energy here with the Hermit and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So this could be like Jupiter in Virgo, Pisces. Okay. So what time period would that have been? Definitely find out the time period of Jupiter being in Virgo, Jupiter being in Pisces. Okay. There's something important about that time frame here. Isn't there a show about a nun? Like a nun who's also a an assassin or something? I've never seen it, but there's kind of like something out there like that. So a lot of you were assassins back in the day, and that could also be why this male female came out because hiding your identity. You're a master at this, kind of like changing up your appearance and hiding your identity here. Okay, coming off as male one time, then a female another time, because you have this ability to hide your presence, mask your presence within a crowd, change up your appearance so that your identity is not given away. You're a master at that. You did that here, but you had to take extra measures or steps by creating this sigil, this protection, this what is it called? This hold or this seal. That's what I'm getting. You sealed something away. It's like a seal, SEAL. You sealed something away, and now it's being released. It's like you were coming off as like this peaceful servant, or but you were kind of like you were you were a beast back in the day, is what I'm going to say. And now that beast is being released. And a lot of you will be kind of just, I'm not getting concerned, but just in awe at like your own ability here to control something that you had completely forgot about. But something's being released here. A lot of you could be traveling somewhere, going somewhere here, okay, or using some sort of tool, okay, of divination maybe to kind of like gather answers, gain answers. But something is quite organized, well developed. It's not like this information is scattered. I'm getting everything is coming in kind of like in um, order. Something has been coming in order. or there's an order that has been given, and it's to allow something to be released. Okay, the beast here. That's what the Federation is saying. It is time. We did have ready right there. It is time for the beast to be released. Interesting. But again, remember we have good familiars here. So something comes off as a destroyer, but it was designed or created to um, bring in kind of like disorder, like disorderly conduct, in order for then peace to be created, peace to be instilled. Interesting energy. All right, so I'll go ahead and leave it there. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Okay. Um, definitely, like the video, comments. I appreciate those. If you haven't already, join the vision by clicking on subscribe. We'd love to have you as a part of the family. Make sure that you click on all notifications so that you do not miss upcoming energy updates. Stay tuned for those. I will be talking to you then, but until then, stay tuned.